So my name is Christine. I am here today to talk to you about joining a school in France. So thank you for coming and being here with us. We'll start to make it short. So for those of you who will watch it in replay, don't worry, it won't be 1 hour long. So a short recap of what we do at Join a School in France. We recruit international students for different schools and different programs, mostly master programs. So we recruit students for management program in 5 business schools. We also work with one school of engineering, ISIPCA, and we are looking for international students. Sorry, for their 5 master program. And we work with 3 fashion schools, La Fabrique, IFM, and ECSCP, 3 very good fashion schools here in France. And we have a long-term program, so master program, either in French or English. Among that, we also have a summer school program with 4 schools. ISIPCA, who is here with us today. Well, Philippe will present ISIPCA just after me. We also work with Les Gobelins, La Fabrique, again for their summer school, and Ferrandi Paris, which is a school of gastronomy. Sorry. So today we're going to focus on ISIPCA, not only on the summer school, but in the program, in the master program as well. And Philippe will tell us what kind of students they are looking for and what are the requirements to apply and how, when, and how much it costs, etc., etc. So hello, Philippe. Hi.
Hello,
Can
everyone.
you introduce yourself, and maybe after that I will just play the video of the school so you can comment later.
Yes, thanks, Faustine. So my name is Philippe Dubos. I'm very pleased to be with you on this webinar today. I'm in charge of different things. In fact, at ISIPCA, I'm in charge of international development, digital development. I mean that I'm in charge of preparing massive online open courses that we have already done 2 times. We have already done one dedicated to perfumery for session 1 and session 2, translated for the session 2. And we are actually preparing a MOOC dedicated to food flavors. By the end of this year, I think that we will have made it. I'm also in charge of further education programs. I mean customized and education programs for corporate companies and for people willing to improve their knowledge to perfumery, cosmetics, and flavors, because school is dedicated to these 3 fields: perfumery, cosmetics, and food flavors. So students have either to choose whether fields they want to discover, and our training programs give the opportunity, and the only opportunity, because we have an only school providing the possibility of discovering these 3 fields: perfumery, cosmetics, and flavors. We'll find all around the world maybe schools dedicated to perfumery or dedicated to cosmetics or either to flavors, but never to the 3 together.
Okay, so you are the only school in the whole world covering these 3 fields.
Yes, we are covering the 3 fields together. This is unique.
Okay. So let's watch the video and you can comment.
Yes.
You can comment it. So we turn off the sound, and yeah, I'll let you comment on it.
Okay.
Nous avons tous
Voilà.
les ans une
Alors, je sais pas
promotion
comment.
d'une douzaine ou
Got
d'une
a sound, but I
quinzaine
can just
Maybe you can try.
qui font partie à part entière des équipes.
hear that.
L'ISIPCA leur donne le socle technique
Pas complètement.
avec toute la compétence de l'ISIPCA sur le métier et nous pouvons nous
The
greffer sur
sound
ce
is
socle
on
qui est
now,
solide
Austin?
pour apporter
Yes, but I can't turn it off. I don't know
Okay.
why.
So,
But it's low volume, so I think if you speak, we can hear you.
très solide
okay, I will try
pour
to do my
apporter
best. So as you can see,
le
we
complément
have two different
en ce qui
tracks in
concerne
our
la
school.
cosmétique
We have
certifiée d'une
commercial
part
trainings.
et les
This
métiers de
is
la
the
vente d'autre
one that
part.
you have just in front of you. This is a commercial training. We advise, we explain to the students
Aujourd'hui, en
how to
agroalimentaire,
sell, how to
on est tous
advise, and how to sell a cosmetic or perfume or flavor products.
agroalimentaire,
The lab,
on est tous d'accord
where
pour
you
dire que
see
le
people
goût,
with the
c'est le
glass,
plus important, c'est le
this
driver
is
de choix de
a
nos
flavor
consommateurs.
lab.
Il existe
Alors,
des écoles
Flavor
qui
Lab,
forment au développement de produits, qui
maybe
forment à
we can
l'analyse
stop the video,
sensorielle, mais
please.
l'ISIPCA me
In order to explain everything, a flavor, thank you for saying. A flavor lab is dedicated to the formulation of flavors, and we have in this lab two different parts. The first part of the lab is dedicated to formulation. This is exactly the same way as in perfumery. You have one part of the lab dedicated to formulation, and the other part of the lab dedicated to cooking. So we cook the flavor. It means that apply the flavors in a beverage. We apply the flavors in a special dish that we want to discover, we want to taste that. So for the flavor, for flavoring, we have always these both sides together, formulation, and after that we taste, we eat, we drink. Thank you, Bastien.
l'ISIPCA me semble être la seule école qui forme à l'arôme alimentaire. Et l'arôme alimentaire, c'est une grosse contribution dans le goût. Donc moi, je suis ravie d'avoir fait l'ISIPCA parce que j'ai pu approfondir l'arôme au cœur du produit. J'ai aussi pu découvrir ce que c'était que de s'insérer dans une entreprise, de s'y insérer rapidement, mais aussi sur la durée. Et surtout, par l'apprentissage des autres matières que les matières scientifiques, qui sont indéniablement le socle, j'ai pu comprendre les contraintes des autres fonctions avec lesquelles on travaille en équipe projet. Je citerai le marketing, le droit commercial et puis la réglementation parmi d'autres. Et c'est ça qui fait aujourd'hui la réussite de projets très transversaux tels qu'on les vit dans le monde de l'entreprise.
Certain ingredients. I mean that we have more and less 150 different ingredients dedicated to perfumery and to flavors that we can use either in flavor or in perfumery. So,
I'm Müge, I come from Turkey, Istanbul.
I'm Valeria, I come from Germany,
here
Berlin.
you have international
I'm Ivan, I come from
students
Singapore.
applying programs.
I'm Marim, I come from
at
Saudi
ISIPCA.
Arabia.
I'm Elsa, I
They
come
are
from Lebanon.
located in a special
I'm
part of
Katarina from
ISIPCA
Canada.
dedicated
I
to
am a
ancient
student from EFCM program at
traditional
ISPCA.
French perfumes
I
that we
came
call
ISPCA
cosmetic.
because when I was traveling in France, people told me this is the best school for
I
perfume.
stop the video maybe to explain what is the Osmotek. The Osmotek is it's a unique place at ISIPCA. It's a private association, so it's not owned by ISIPCA, but it's located in the ISIPCA campus, which is in Versailles. Osmotek is dedicated to the conservation. We store more than 4,000 different perfumes having disappeared or being on the way to disappear. More or less, you can smell, you can scent these perfumes, these unique perfumes having disappeared from more than them. And the goal is to refine some perfume, for example, having disappeared. When you want to compare, for example, a Chanel number 5 of 1920s with a Chanel number 5 of today, because there is a difference. There's a difference because we have substituted some new ingredients, so the perfume has been has been totally modified or partly. This is why the osmotic is very interesting in order to discover and in order to rediscover, or in order to compare some perfumes together. Okay.
The school gave me the opportunity to learn this country from different cultures, from different languages, and today I got the contact thanks to the.
You have at ISIPCA?
We have about 25% of our students who are coming from abroad. We actually have 3 different national programs to English people.
Okay.
Thanks to the school, so I can work for a French company as export sales in charge of Asian Pacific market, and it's related to my origin. So I'm sincere to encourage students from around the world to attend this program, so we can learn different culture and can enrich our life.
As you can see, it's a very green campus. Located in the midst of Versailles. We have 3 different buildings. 3 different buildings that you just one. On the left side, this is a further education buildings. This is an hôtel particulier, what we call an hôtel particulier in France. It's a private house, having been belonging to a family, but today it's belonging to ISIPCA. We have the administrative building on the ground on the right side, and you can
encourage students from around the world to attend this
program. The modern building
so we can
is dedicated. This is the one in which we have most of our labs dedicated to perfumery, cosmetics, and flavors.
Program, so we can learn different culture and can enrich our life.
L'avenir de l'ISIPCA est de toujours mieux répondre aux besoins des entreprises, et cela passe par 3 grandes orientations: la créativité, l'innovation et l'ouverture académique, culturelle et à l'international.
Montier, which is speaking now, is our director, managing director.
So yeah, I think this video gives a great overview of what the school is doing. I can send you the link so you can watch it again with the beginning, because we started at the half of it. So Philippe, can you just sum up the programs that you have? You told me that you have 8 programs in total. So can you just give us the main idea of the programs without going into the details, but at least the students can see where they can go?
Yes, of course, Faustine. Yes, in fact, we have 2 different tracks. We have a commercial tracks with commercial training programs, and we also have a scientific tracks, technical, and dedicated to people willing to discover scientific items and fields. In the commercial tracks, we have 5 different training programs. 5 different training programs dedicated to the people willing to advise, to sell some perfumes and cosmetics most of the time. So we don't have especially some programs dedicated to flavors for the commercial track. We also have 8 different programs dedicated in the scientific track. Most of them are very famous, and we can divide this track into 2 different parts. One part is dedicated to titles. Titles are diplomas recognized by the professional branches that we call RNCP in France, Registre National de Certification. The other part of our program are educational one in partnership with universities, especially the Versailles University, Versailles Saint-Quentin University, located in Versailles. And we have developed these programs in partnership with other universities, but also with Versailles universities. So you have either the choice between diplomas, titles recognized by the professional branches and or university and Éducation nationale program in partnership with foreign universities, for most of them. I mean, with Italy, especially for the ESCM program. So in one part, we have 3 programs recognized by the professional branches, and for the university part, we have 5 different training programs.
So can you just so they can have a more concrete idea of what kind of job can they do? Do you have any partners, any companies that you work with? What can they do after this kind of after they graduate?
After they are graduated, they can get many jobs, in fact, dedicated, of course, to perfumery, cosmetics, and flavors, such as aromatician. Becoming an aromatician, it means that you are going to discover, to formulate the flavor and to taste these flavors according to the brief. The brief, this is exactly the demand of the customer. This is a request. So when we say that we want a very greedy or very gourmand card, it means that on a special card, a special flavor. This is a brief. We also can become a cosmetician. Is that you can work either in a lab or maybe choose to work outside a lab. Is that most of our students have discovered how to make a cosmetic products, but they don't want to work and to spend all their life in a lab, and they decide to work in a marketing department or in a commercial job. You will become perfumer. Most of the famous and well-known perfumer today are coming from ISIPCA. I can mention, for example, Francis Clergeon. We also have Marc-Antoine Cantiquetto, many other well-known and famous perfumer in the parfumerie de niche, or in the big companies today, are coming from ISIPCA. We have in our school around 600 students actually.
Okay. So to conclude on the programs, what are the requirements you ask? So do they need to have a specific background? Do they need to speak French, for example?
Yes, as I told you, maybe I didn't tell you anyway. For the commercial track, we have 5 programs, and all these programs are in French. Actually, are held in French, which means that you have compulsory mandatory to learn French before to apply these programs. For the scientific programs, I told you that we have one part dedicated to titles and the other part dedicated to university programs. So for it depends on the program you're interested in, but if you have if you choose the university programs, you have to answer to university prerequisites. It means that if you want to apply in a chemistry license, for example, you have to you must be graduated. You must have, for example, BTS chemistry. This is the list that you can have if you want to apply this program of license. If you want to apply to a master in partnership with a university, you have to get for a license in chemistry, general chemistry, or biochemistry. This is to give you an example of the prerequisites that we need if you want to apply this to university programs.
Okay.
Anyway, yes?
Yeah, can the student find it on your website, the list of prerequisites? Okay.
Yes, they can find that on the website. It's written. Okay. I think it would be maybe important to precise, to give you a precision. After baccalaureate, we have decided to offer the opportunity to students to enter the school directly. And we have designed two different programs, two different titles, recognized by the national education and by the professional branches. This is the assistant technique of the laboratory assistant. This is 2-year programs dedicated to the discovery of perfumery, cosmetics, and flavors. And after that, you can go further by applying the programs that we call MSc, Master of Science, Management of Process of Creation and Development, which is 3-year programs dedicated to perfumery, cosmetics, flavors. For the first year of this master is dedicated to the 3 together, and at the end of the first year of the master, you choose either the items, either the fields that you want to improve. Means that you have to choose between perfumery, cosmetics, or flavors, or a 2-year program, which is the rest of the training program.
Okay. Yeah, very clear. If we want more information about that, I guess we can go directly on the website of ISIPCA, and
yes, sure.
I will send you the address by email with the replay of this webinar tomorrow. Also, now I think we should focus on the summer school program, as it can be a great option if you want to discover the school, if you are not quite sure of what it does, and if you are not sure that you want to invest in a longer program. So it's also a very good option if you want to get more skills in these specific areas. So I think you have 4 programs for the summer school.
5.
Yeah. So I will send you this recap. So as you can see, there is no prerequisites for the summer school, and it's 5 to 10 days, and it will be this summer. So as you see, there are 5 programs. I'm sorry, I thought there were 4, but we have 5 programs, and covering different areas, I guess. So you have one in cosmetic and perfume. You want one just that just focused on perfumery. You have the second one, for example, is about the composition. So it will be something more scientific, I guess, that you will spend some time in the lab. Am I right, Philippe?
Yes, you are right. You spend lots of time in the lab, in all the summer school. The summer school, the basic summer school that you can see on the screen is the Art of Perfumery. This is the most ancient and the most well-known that we have launched 3 years ago. Now, It's a 2-week summer school, so 10 days, and it gives you the opportunity of discovering ingredients, the raw materials often used in the perfumery, to smell, to scent, and also to formulate in order to, for example, to prepare a eau de cologne or a famous eau de toilette or parfum, and to know the difference between these different products. After that, you have the advanced perfumery composition. So it's 1 week, so 5 days summer school dedicated to the course. So you will discover more ingredients, new ingredients dedicated to perfumery, and you will formulate new chords in order to understand what are the bases that we use in perfumery. So we have also the art of cosmetics à la française. This is dedicated to cosmetics. You will learn how to, for example, lipstick, to make gloss, to make shampoo, to all what you can, all you know, cosmetics. More or less, cosmetics are divided into 2 kinds of products. You have the white products dedicated to the skin care, and you also have the makeup products, colored products, such as lipsticks or mascara, and more or less, cosmetics are divided into these 2 fields. Advanced cosmetics in perfume. Advanced cosmetics and special program we have dedicated together to cosmetics in perfume with a trip to Grasse. We have a 2-day trip to Grasse. Means that you will go to Grasse in the south. This is totally close, really nearby and close to the French Riviera. And this is a very famous place in order to discover ingredients such as the famous rose of Grasse, other ingredients such as jasmine. Interesting place in the southeast of France. And we also have summer school programs in cosmetic essential. This is also this is a special request of any customers willing to discover together cosmetics and perfumes. So it's a mix of the art of perfumery and the art of cosmetics.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, so if you want more details about that, and if you want to apply, you can do so on joinerschoolconference.com. We also offer 3 other summer school programs with 3 other schools. So we, La Fabrique offer summer school related to fashion. So you will learn the basics of fashion, and you will have the opportunity to do a tour in Paris, in the most luxury boutique in Paris. We also have a summer school with Lego Blanc, sorry. So it's a very famous school in animation and motion design. So they also offer 2 weeks program summer school. And finally, we have a summer school with Ferrandi, which is a very famous school of gastronomy, where you can learn how to do pastries, how to cook a French dinner, how to do macaroni, etc. So maybe instead of taking yoga classes or spending your summer on the beach, you can come in Paris and actually learn real skills, and also have the opportunity to visit the beautiful city of Paris. So to conclude this webinar, I will send you, as I already said, the recap of all we said today. I will send you the link to the program, so you will receive this recap of programs, and you have the chance to apply directly online. And if you have any question, you can also reach me by email. I'm available to to help you if you have questions or if you want more details about a certain aspect. Thank you, Philippe, for being here today with us.
And thank you to everyone listening to us.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Have a good day.